guys, we are here for What's Up Wednesday. I am doing a collab with my friend Charmaine Staycation and T from Tea Time Adventures. I know I usually film in front of my bookcase, but I just want to be comfy cozy on my couch. Um, right after I stop this video, I'm gonna lay down and read a little bit of my book. I'm just feeling like a cozy night in, I guess. Joe's not here. He's in New York today. So he's not getting home till really late, and I'm not like sad about it or anything, but I definitely prefer his company. So I'm just like, just read, you know. I feel like just the YouTube is not distracting me enough today. I don't know, just not enjoying it as much, I guess. So we are answering questions. So I'll be linking Charmaine, I'll be linking T. They're answering the same questions as me. To be honest, this is my first time looking at them. I mean, she sent them to me last week and I did like a vague overview, but I do not remember anything specific at all. This is my first time seeing them, so I'm not even sure like if there's like a theme. We shall see, but it's been a while since I've done a sit-down chatty video. I used to do these a lot on Mass Mondays, and I know you guys enjoy them. I do want to start incorporating them in my What's Up Wednesdays. That is hopefully the plan moving forward. Because I should have less hauls. I say that as a Temu bag shows up at my door. But anyway, the first one. What is your favorite quality about yourself? I'm trying to think of the word for it. Like, I guess I could explain it. Maybe it's just I'm a very open person. Like, maybe that's the word I'm looking for. But I am very open to feedback, to criticism, as long as it's done in the right manner, of course. I'm very open to constructive feedback and constructive criticism. I know that so many people can do things better than I can, or they might see things in a different way, or they have a different prerogative on a situation. So I truly appreciate that. I think being a teacher, that you definitely have to be willing to ask for help. It is not an easy job, and that's why, thank God, I'm so glad my school is very team oriented. My last job was not that way. Well, we were a team in my classroom, but outside my classroom, different story. But now I feel very supported. And I don't feel like I'm bothering someone if I'm asking them a question or emailing them. So I guess that is like, if you just need an ear to talk to, or you just need, or you want advice, or you want just someone to listen to you, but I guess open's the right word. I'm just like, I'm very open to feedback. And I think that is a really, really good quality to have. Because I know there's a lot of people like their way or the highway. And that is definitely not my style at all. I'm a very like team-oriented person. I'm just a very open, non-judgmental person in general. I'm probably going to be playing on my necklace. I don't know. I feel like I need to fidget at all times. I have been not biting my nails. You guys should be so, so proud of me. Out of the 10 nails I have right now, I have only bitten one. That is an accomplishment. You guys have been watching me. I've been talking about this for years. About 2-3 weeks ago, I painted all my nails, and since then, I have done a really good job not biting them. I will say, though, I am biting the skin around the nail. That's why I never bother with the nail polish, because I feel like it's not going to make that big of a difference. So I've actually bought fidgets recently, and I've been trying to play with like a fidget or a necklace or something else to kind of just keep my hands busy. So I'm sorry if this bothers you. Number 2, what 3 words would you use to describe yourself? I feel like open, non-judgmental. What's the other word? Honest, I guess. Like, I guess that would be the 3 words to describe me. Like I said, I talked about that a lot in number 1, but I do consider myself an honest person. I think I have a good delivery. Like, even if I don't agree with somebody, I'm not gonna just be like, yeah, sure. Like, I'm not gonna just tell them what they're doing is okay. I'm gonna tell them how I really feel, but I think I do it in a nice manner. Like, I always think about others before myself, and like, how would I feel if someone was telling me this this piece of information, or how would I feel if I was going through this moment right now? And I feel like that's something a lot of people lack nowadays. And I don't know. I don't know if it's like the new generation, if it's what's going on since COVID. Probably shouldn't even said that word, because now I don't know if I'm gonna get flagged by YouTube. But it's just, I feel like everyone's out for themselves right now. Just a lot of like selfish people and selfish acts going around, and it really breaks my heart. Like, I want to be team oriented, not just at work, but like, with my friends, with my family. Like, life is so hard. Why can't we make it easier by just being able to rely on others, being able to ask for help, ask for advice, being able to tell people how we feel if something's hurting our feelings? Like, I feel like we have to walk around eggshells with some people, and that is not cool and not my style. And that's why, as I've gotten older, I've cut out people in my life, because if I don't feel comfortable like telling my true feelings to you, then I just don't want you in my life. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. So yes, I guess I would say honest, open, and non-judgmental. Number 3, would you call yourself brave? No. That is a quality I do not think I possess. Well, maybe I shouldn't be so hard on myself, but you guys know I've dealt with anxiety in the past. Honestly, it's been a lot better. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I have not took my medication since January. So it's not even the anxiety meds. I finally talked to my doctor in August, and I got put on meds, and I was taking them from August to January. And then in January, I got really sick. You guys know, I got sick actually during Vlogmas, so I probably stopped taking them already around that time, because I don't know what it is. I don't like mixing medications. I don't like taking medications. I know, like, every time I'm sick, Wendy's like, have you seen the doctor? Have you seen the doctor? And I'm always like, no, because I'm not a fan of doctors in general or medicine. I just figure our body honestly naturally heals itself majority of the time. Of course, if you have cancer or like some serious disease, of course you need help from everyday medicine, Western medicine. But I did a lot of like natural remedies when I was sick in January. Like, I did garlic infused honey, I did onion infused honey, I did garlic chews, because garlic is known to be like a really good, like, remove toxins from your body, and like a really good anti-inflammatory. Um so I Anyway, so I haven't taken my anxiety meds. And I feel like because I'm an anxious person, everything scares me. Like, I'm scared of heights. I'm not someone who enjoys roller coasters. I am not someone who I would consider brave. But in another way, you guys know I do my Outfits of the Week series here on Saturday. And oh my God, I was like, oh, I really want to keep this on 20 minutes. And I'm only on question 3, and I'm 7 minutes in. But um, I feel like when it comes to my clothing choices, and when it comes to me living in a plus size body, I am brave. Because a lot of people like me, my size, I should say, would not wear crop tops, would not wear a bikini, would not wear shorts. I know, because my mom is one of those people. And I'm so glad she never pushed those ideals on me. And she let me just wear whatever I want and let me be body positive. And she didn't knock me down. My grandmother would say certain comments sometimes. And you guys know I love my grandmother. I miss her so much. So it's not me trying to speak negatively of her. But sometimes she would make comments like, oh, your knees are so, like, ugly. You have so much cellulite. I think it's just an old people thing. I don't know. I think sometimes they lack a filter as they get older, especially because she had dementia. But, when it comes to that, I'm brave. So I guess it depends on the definition of brave. Am I gonna jump out of a 3-story building or go on a Ferris wheel? No. Am I gonna live my life authentically despite my body size? 100,000%. So depends on the what you consider brave, I guess. Number 4, if you won the big lotto, what are the top 3 things you would buy or do? 100% would buy a house. I would probably do maybe some kind of house with an in-law setup for my parents. Um, I don't know. My mom's also very independent and would probably want to live on her own. But my mom is going to be having a house at some point that's like personal family things. So I'm not gonna get into that. So that's the only reason why I want to buy her a house. I don't want you guys to think, wow, she's gonna buy her mom a house. She's actually currently, we're in the process of like her actually moving down to where my grandmother lives, because my grandmother owns that house. So that's the only reason why I'm not including her in that. I definitely want to be a homeowner one day, and it's seeming like it's gonna be more and more impossible each year. Mortgages right now are just insane. Sometimes I wish I knew things sooner and maybe I would have done life differently, but it is what it is. But yes, if I won the lotto, I would buy a house. I'd pay off my school debt. And what would number 3 be? I don't know. That's the only two things I've ever really thought of. Like, I'm not someone who's like, I like to go on some more vacations, so I guess that. A cruise. I've never been on a cruise. That would be kind of cool. To me, that's like luxury things I never think of. But the two things that I actually feel like I want to accomplish and do is be a homeowner and be in like no debt. Actually, not just student loan debt. I'd love to be in no debt. So that's the top three things I would do. Number 5, do you live by any particular mantra? Treat others like you want to be treated. I literally just said this to one of my students yesterday because they were making a joke about another student about them having an ugly face. And I do think they were truly kidding because this kid's a sweet kid. But I was like, Timmy, why are you saying that? And he was like, huh? And I said, you want to like it if somebody said that about you, right? Treat others the way you want to be treated. I think that is definitely a good mantra. 6, what is your number one goal in life? Can I combine two things? Be a mom and be a homeowner. Be a mom, that I feel like most people don't make that a goal because it's just something most people can do, like no problem. I don't know if I'm gonna have any problems. I've never attempted, I've never been pregnant, I've never tried. I am getting older, who knows what happens. But I don't know, and it's a scary thing, and it's I don't know. Sometimes I want to be. Alrighty, guys, I am using a whole different phone. So if it looks a little different, this one might have a wider lens or maybe better quality. Because this is the current iPhone that I use all the time. I don't like that I'm filming on it right now. Oh, yeah, you can definitely see more because you weren't seeing that crazy hair flip before. Because this phone keeps saying I have no memory. So I got to figure that out. But I was saying I definitely want to be a mom 100,000%. But I worry sometimes because I do have mental health issues. And sometimes I wonder, like, am I going to be a good mom? Like, there's a lot of times where I have to be a little bit selfish and I, like, stay in bed and do nothing. Or I don't cook dinners. And Joe's the one that takes over. Thank God I have him. And obviously we would be a team. And if I'm ever, like, really low, I know he'd be there for our children. But sometimes I worry if I have what it takes to be a mom. And then, like I said, I would really, really like to be a homeowner. I would like to have more control of my environment. If I want to have dogs, if I want to paint the walls, just something for my future children, if I have them, for them to have something that's their own. And it's like you're paying all this money for something that's never yours. At least if I'm paying a mortgage and the house is eventually mine, eventually 20, 30 years later, the bill stops. I feel like those are like really easy goals that like 99% of people accomplish, but I am struggling, sadly. I don't know, maybe it's not meant to be. Now I'm getting sad all of a sudden. Number 7, what is your dream career? Honestly, I love being a teacher. There's definitely some downsides. I'm not going to pretend. It is not an easy job, but I'm honestly really, really happy where I am. I guess if I had to pick anything else, it would be if I could do YouTube full time. I love YouTube. I love making videos. I love not having a boss. I love being able to kind of have more control, obviously, do what I want, post when I want. I love you guys. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have met Charmaine. I wouldn't have met T. I would love to be able to sleep in when I want, not have to set an alarm. I would love to have a lot more free time. I feel like if I had way more free time, I would have like way higher quality videos and editing and all this crazy stuff. But, I work full time. And then being a teacher, I work a lot from home. Like, I only get paid 7 hours, like whatever it is, 7:45 to 3. But I work a lot more than that. So, honestly, I'm really happy with my career. But I guess if I had to pick anything, I would love to be able to do this full time. I am monetized, but I could not live off that. My first paycheck I got in January. I've been monetized since August. You have to hit $100 before they will even send you your payment. And it's March, and I haven't hit the 100 yet. So it's only the ones that are like, I feel like you have to have at least close to 100K to even consider doing this as your only source of income. All right. Number 8, what is a skill you want to learn? I would love to be able to speak 100% Portuguese with no struggle, with no embarrassment. And I feel like it's kind of a cop-out because I do already speak some Portuguese, but not enough where I feel confident. You know, not enough where, like, I just had to do a meeting for work and I had to have a Portuguese translator there. Did I understand what was being said at the meeting? 100%. I understand a lot more than I speak, but I couldn't speak back to the person, so I needed a translator there. Like, I don't speak enough Portuguese or have enough confidence to be able to do it without needing a translator. Do I feel like I could go to Portugal and manage on vacation? Sure. Living there forever? I don't know. So I would love to be like 100% bilingual and speak two languages. And it's crazy because I'm pretty sure if I asked my mom, Portuguese was my first language. Because I remember I had to go to a preschool that had bilingual teachers. I had to be put in like an ESL kind of program. So that is a skill I would love to learn. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I've never been one that like wanted to learn how to play an instrument, or music's never been my thing. I know people love music. I think people look at me like I'm crazy when I say that. I don't even listen to music, guys. Literally on my way to and from work, when I'm in the shower, I'm playing an audiobook. I've just never been like I've never been huge into music at all, which is like the opposite of my mom. My mom still has all her albums from when she was growing up in the 70s. Like, so that's literally the only thing I can think of. Like, I'd like to be more crafty. Is that considered a skill? Like, I would love to be so crafty, like have such good quality items that I could even sell. That would be another cool, like, dream job. If I could have my own small business that pays for me to live. Like, you guys know I talk about all the time, Gigi and Bo, the bookmark shop. She does Gigi and Bo full time. And she not only does she do it full time, her fiance is her employer. Originally, he was working, and it was enough for her to not work, and then it ended up being enough where neither of them need to. I mean, they are working. She works like a lot of crazy hours. She says she literally works from like 9 to 5 every day. Like, that's, she kind of made her own hours. So it's not that they're not working, it's just not like a traditional job. You know, if she wants to sleep in, she can. If she needs to leave to take her dogs to the vet, she can. She has a lot more flexibility by owning her own business. I tell you guys, that scares me all the time though, because I like a guaranteed paycheck. But I went to a boutique. You guys, I'm going to talk about on my outfits the weekend, the vlog that you guys are going to see next week, because my vlogs are always 1 week behind. But I went to a boutique, and it was some girl that opened it who's only 24 years old. It has always been her dream, and it was the grand opening on Saturday, and I loved it. And I've always loved clothes. I've always loved fashion, and part of me was like, I would love to do this. I would love to have a store and like be in contact with suppliers and manufacturers and have to buy. I love buying clothes. So if I could do it where I would actually make money, or like I'd be a personal shopper or something, I would absolutely love that. So or even like, I've thought about like doing blind dates with a book. I've thought about a lot of things. Will I ever actually do them? I don't know. But yeah, a skill, if you count being crafty, or I would love to be able to speak 100% a different language. Number 9, do you have a morning routine? No, and that is my problem. I just talked about this in yesterday's FabFitFun. I mean, technically, yes, I do. Like, I get up, I go to the bathroom, I use the bathroom, I brush my teeth, I get dressed, I leave. Literally, guys, that is what I do. 99% of the time. If I have time, I'll do a skincare routine. 99% of the time, I do not have time. I don't make a coffee. I don't eat breakfast. I literally wake up last minute every single morning. I don't even do my hair. Whatever, like, this is my natural hair. I took a shower. Well, I took a shower yesterday. I mean, I washed my hair Sunday night. I put a little bit of product in it, and that is it. And I comb it out in the morning so it has no tangles. If it looks really frizzy and bad, I throw it up in a bun. If it looks okay, I wear it down. I have zero time in the morning. So, you consider that a morning routine? I don't know. I would love to have more of a morning routine. What is something you're excited about this year? I'm excited about getting YouTube paychecks, I guess. I wish it was more frequently, but it is exciting to have a little bit of extra money doing something I really enjoy. I don't have any planned vacations or anything like that. So that's literally like the only thing I can think about. I'm excited for summer. I'm a teacher, so I'm off. I'm excited for some beach trips and time off. And yeah, I wish I had a trip planned. I know so many people, like literally April vacation is around the corner because like I said, I'm a teacher. So we have a week off in April, and I literally know, like, someone's going to Cancun, another person knows going to the Bahamas, another person knows going on a cruise, another person I know is going to Disney, another person I know is going to Myrtle Beach, and like a friend of mine literally has like back-to-back trips planned all the way until October. She's in Texas right now. She's going to a concert in like 3 weeks. Then she's going away in June. Then she's going away in August. And then she has like 2 or 3 concerts in October. Like, she showed her whole itinerary list. And I was like, I wish. But if I want to be a homeowner, if I want to meet my goals, if I want to pay my debt, like, not something I can do. It's not in the cards for me, sadly. I mean, and I'm not saying I need to go on a cruise or go to the Bahamas. I could do something small. I guess I'll plan that last minute like we did last year. Do stuff right in my own backyard. I live in Massachusetts. We're next to Newport, Cape Cod. Well, Newport's actually Rhode Island, but Martha's Vineyard, you know what I mean? But I don't have anything planned because I'm not a planner. I'm kind of more like a spontaneous person. And it's better like that because sometimes when I look forward to things, it ends up like not meeting my expectations. So I don't have like a particular thing I'm looking forward to other than some more YouTube checks, and hopefully they keep on coming. Sorry if that sounds like really money hungry or something, but it is exciting, like having a little bit of extra money in my pocket. I picked up an extra class too, so that's been helping. I'm excited to pay off my credit cards, and I know that sounds like silly, but I am, and if I keep going the way I'm going, I think they will be paid off by the end of the year. I've been doing really well with that. What's your favorite board game? I love Clue. I got invited. We did 2 collabs on Charmaine's channel. It was a whole group of us, and we actually played the characters of Clue. I was Miss Scarlet for the first one. Was I Miss Scarlet again for the second one? Not Scarlet. Oh my god, my dream. I wish I was Miss Scarlet. No, I was Peacock. Professor Plum. Professor Plum. Oh my god. Now I'm saying I was Peacock. No, I was the man. And I even wore like a suit jacket and a tie with a pipe for the video. But yeah, Clue has always been my absolute favorite. My mom has the Golden Girls version of Clue. Oh my god, it's like Who Ate the Cheesecake? It's so good. I love Clue. That is definitely my favorite board game. Number 13, have you ever thrown someone a surprise party? No. And I was supposed to throw Joe a 30th surprise party in November. I always feel bad. I feel like his birthday gets shafted because he's like right after Thanksgiving, and that is like the crazy time where everyone's getting ready for Christmas. And I did end up throwing him. I called so many halls, guys. I called like 10 different locations because I didn't want to do it at a place where they served the food. I couldn't afford that. So I was going to do like a hall, when you rent it, and then we were going to do potluck, and my family would bring dishes and his family would bring dishes. And that was the plan. And every single place I even called places that were out of my price range because I called like 5 that were reasonable and none of them had openings. And I said, okay, at this point, maybe I'll pay more. Let's see. And everyone was booked because it was like company Christmas parties and like just craziness. So I felt bad I didn't get to throw it for him. So no, I've never thrown anyone a surprise party. I would love to do that for somebody someday. I love hosting and party planning, and sadly I don't do it often. I wish I had a dining room in this house. That's the only thing that bums me about this apartment. Because I feel like I can never host. I can never have people over for dinner. And I would love to do that. One time I literally made dinner and brought it to Joe's mom's house. I made taco stuffed shells. They're like one of me and Joe's favorite things. And it's literally like, stuffed shells like the Italian shells. But instead of red meat sauce and like a spinach ricotta, whatever, it's literally like taco meat, salsa. So good. But yeah, I've never thrown anyone a surprise party, sadly. Who is your favorite Disney character? I have a few. I've always gone back and forth and I have trouble choosing. I've always loved The Little Mermaid. My mom used to joke and call me a mermaid when I was little because I used to never get out of the water. I love the pool. I love summer. I literally went to the pool a lot last summer. I went like every day after work in July because I still work the summer program. I went quite a few times in August. I have web toes. Fun fact. That's what I literally lost my train of thought. Sorry. So mom joked around that I was always meant to be a mermaid. So I love The Little Mermaid. I don't know if it's about the character necessarily though. I think it's mostly just like that it's under the ocean. For a character, I love Belle. I love that, you know, I think it's mostly like her love of books and the library. And then I love Mulan. I love the spirit of Mulan. I love that she didn't like let a man save her, that she took her father's place, and that I wrote a whole paper on Mulan in college, so maybe that's like my favorite. But I literally wrote a whole paper on her in one of my women's studies classes because I graduated with a degree in human services in a minor in women's studies. So those are like my top three. Who is your favorite movie villain? Ursula. And I think that's partly why I like Little Mermaid. It's under the water, and the Ursula, or the Ursula. Ursula is my favorite villain. She's like a plus size goddess. Like, even though she's a mean bitch, I don't know. I just love her sassiness. I love her attitude. Whoever did her voice was incredible. And then I know Melissa McCartney did her for the live action. I love Melissa McCartney. Ursula's purple. Purple's my favorite color. Like, I just love Ursula. 16. What's your favorite meal to make? I went to that. Another question. It is the taco stuffed shells. And Joe loves Mexican food and like taco flavored items. I literally just had tacos when I'm filming this. It's Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. I've done taco spaghetti. I've done like, because I don't want to just have tacos all the time. So I've done taco inspired meals that Joe absolutely loves. And you know, I get HelloFresh, and I do really love HelloFresh. I'm getting a delivery on Thursday. It's made it really easy for me to cook, and I'm saving a shit ton on groceries. Honestly, it's so worth it to me because groceries are getting so expensive, and I pay, I think, $86 a week for HelloFresh, but I get 4 meals. So I get it delivered, like I got 4 meals, so I eat 4 times a week. Then we always go to my mom's for Sunday dinner. 99% of the time she sends home leftovers the next day. And then we went to like Joel's mom's house on Saturday. We don't go every week, but we do go often enough. So like there, right there, that's my 7 meals. And now I barely go to the grocery store. Like I just go to the grocery store for like produce and milk, you know, like the essentials. And I feel like it's saving me a lot of money in the long run. And then what I found I was doing before was I had the food that I bought at the grocery store, but like I wouldn't know what to cook. I wouldn't meal plan. I wouldn't take out the meat in time. And then I'd end up doing takeout. So in this way, I am actually saving money in the long run. I'll share. I think I have a code for HelloFresh. If I do, I will share it down below. Not sponsored or anything like that, obviously, but it really. And Joe couldn't cook for the life of me when we got together. And buying HelloFresh has like saved us because he can cook a lot more now, and it gives me a break. Especially now with my new job as a life skills teacher, I cook a lot, so your girl needs a break. 17. What's the best thing to do when you're alone? Read a book. That's literally what I'm gonna do when I get off of this. I really enjoy reading, and it puts me in another world. Yeah, I would suggest reading, crafting, watching YouTube. But I would say like reading is probably the number one. Like, I don't know, TV is something me and Joe do together. Like, we try to watch series together. Right now we're watching Monk, which I used to watch originally when it was out on like on the air with Tony Shalhoub. But he's seen episodes here and there, but he's never seen the whole thing. So we're like rewatching that together. So, I mean, you can't watch TV alone, but I feel like a book is definitely like an alone activity. I mean, you could sit and read it with a friend, but most of the time, reading a book is like the perfect thing to do alone. And then 18, what is your favorite holiday? My birthday and Christmas. I mean, if I had to pick one, probably Christmas. It is Christmas. I honestly really love, like, even though I hate winter, it's a really good time of year. Most people are in a really good mood. I know, especially working at a school, like, all the kids are excited. You feel that energy. You do Christmas activities. We, like, cooked the whole week leading up to Christmas. We did gingerbread houses. We did gingerbread cookies. We did sugar cookies. It was so much fun. And then I love, like, the Christmas trees and the decorations and the music and all that stuff. Christmas is definitely my favorite, for sure. I don't even do anything special for my birthday, maybe because it's just a day about me. But yeah, that is it for this video. That was all the questions. I just want to throw it out there. I'm wearing this St. Jude shirt. I have done some challenges with St. Jude where I have to read a book every single day. And I think I've done like 2 or 3 of theirs. And people are supposed to you're supposed to fundraise, almost like, like a marathon, like when people walk and people donate money. It's said, but it's reading a book and you don't have to leave your house. So I have a new one. It's not by St. Jude, but this just reminded me. This one is Write Love on Her Arms. It's for a mental health organization. realization. That means a lot to me because you guys know I suffer with mental health issues sometimes. I don't know why I'm less anxious, even though I stopped taking the pills. I do not know, but thank God. But anyway, I'm gonna link the fundraiser down below. If you guys could spare like $1 or $2, my goal is to hit 50. It's at the end, it'll be done at the end of the month. And I'm only at $21. And that's because my mom donated the $21. So I've only gotten one donation. So I would appreciate it. I'll link it down below. Definitely go check out T and Charmaine. I'm definitely curious to see their answers, so I'll be watching them tomorrow. Wish me luck. Hope that Joe doesn't hit any traffic. I'm going to read a good book and distract myself until he gets home. And that is it for this video, guys. You guys know this is What's Up Wednesday. I do it every week. It's different every week. It allows me to be a little more creative and fill in videos where I need. The rest of my videos are more specific. Monday's book club with Charmaine. Tuesdays and Thursdays are unboxings and hauls. Friday is a vlog. I show you guys what I did throughout the week. And Saturday is my outfits of the week. I show you guys what I wore throughout the week. So we got plus size fashion content. We got vlogs. We got unboxings. We got hauls. We got book club. If any of that sounds good to you, definitely consider subscribing. And if you like this video, you like me, you like the collab, give it a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And be safe, guys.